one of the fortunate things that I have is the ability to meet with some of these people that you've seen. So before introducing the next speaker, let me just say a word about the first speaker that we had, not our hostess here tonight, but Dr. Kedar. Last year, Dr. Kedar was with us. He had a few extra moments, and it was decided that maybe he'll go on campus and understand the situation as it prevails in this country, Canada, right now. And he went with our legal counsel, Anita Bromberg, and they went up to York, and it was in the midst of one of those hate fest events. And Dr. Kedar, who appears on Al Jazeera in Arabic, who speaks a beautiful, fluent Arabic, as I've seen some of the interviews, began to engage in the conversation, debunking some of the mythology. The end result was that pennies were thrown at him, which is a traditional way that Jews are insulted, and he walked away from there saying that in all his years, he never felt as insulted as he was at York University. A few weeks ago, Michael Mostyn and I spent time with Reverend El Shafie. We were in Jerusalem participating with him in a conference, and his dedication and his commitment for human rights for all people, exceptionally important. We've had conferences across the country with him. And I'd like to echo at this time, because sometimes it really is forgotten, that the Christians around the world today are suffering at the hands of radical Islam. And it's something that we have to wake up, we have to understand, and we have to raise our voices very loud and clear. There is no place for intolerance. When you have churches being blown up, when you have Christians who are deprived of the right to go to churches, it's wrong, and the world is too silent. Again, a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity of being in Jerusalem at the Global Forum on Anti-Semitism, and the occasion once again to meet with a colleague, Dr. Daniel Pipes. We're now going to have the opportunity of interfacing with Dr. Pipes, who is undoubtedly one of the world's greatest academics and a specialist in the whole area of radical Islam. So we want to thank him for joining us, and we'll have the opportunity of asking questions and listening to what he has to say. So if we can now arrange it technically.